YouTube fans, Soundwave back with another video. I'm uploading them like crazy at the moment. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a video response to kalelprime's Getting to Know Transformers fan. And since I didn't know a year ago, I'm going to do all 15 questions now. I've written them all down so I don't forget them. So, first question is, how long have I been a fan? Probably about 25 years, I think. Yeah. I'm 30 this year, which is just truly amazing. I've never thought in a million years I'd get this far, and I'd still be a fan after 25 years. Yep. It just boggles the mind, really. And where does the time go? You know. Excuse me. Anyway, next question. Earliest memory. I think the earliest memory would have been probably my 5th birthday. And I got Swerve for my 5th birthday. And I didn't exactly know what it was. And I thought, oh, it's a cool... It's a cat turned into a robot. This is the coolest thing in the world. And then sort of, I think, must have been that week, I'd seen the show, and I thought, this is the coolest thing ever. I must dedicate my life to it. But yeah, so I think I'd be about 5, and I think my first big sort of, standard sort of size character, I think would have been Inferno. I think we're doing the first one. Inferno, which I've still got somewhere. He's seen better days, but he's around somewhere. And so for that reason, although he's one of my favourites, but I'll get to that question later. But he does hold a special place because he's one of my first sort of, relatively good sized Transformers. So And anyway, next question is favourite Transformer. Favourite Autobot Jazz, hands down. You can't beat good old Jazz, voiced by the legendary Scatman Carruthers, who did Hong Kong for Wii. He's just so cool. He, knows the score. He can speak. He can relate to humans. He's got a cool power. He can use his light and sound show. And he's just generally awesome. Favourite Decepticon would have to be Soundwave by a considerable margin. Again, he's just truly awesome, voiced by Frank Welker. Of course, did Megatron, Skywarp, all the tapes pretty much. Trailbreaker. So yeah, I mean, he's got, well, what's more cooler than a robot that turns into a tape player. Has his own personal little squad. His own personal little army. Who, what's more cooler than that? And everyone's going, yeah, but Blaster, no, Soundwave does it for me. He's got, like I said, one of the coolest voices, which is on my text message alert at the moment. So, yes, next question is my most prized Transformers. Most prized Transformer, I think probably this guy, G1 Megatron. Original. It's not the reissue, it's an original. It's mint condition. And it's complete. The little phaser handgun thing is, where did I put it? It's safe. So, yeah, that's my most prized thing. And it cost me 20 quid. £20. I used to work in a comic shop. A guy come in and he had a bundle of Transformers. And he went, how much do you want for them? I went, oh, how much do you... I said, how much do you want for him? Thinking he's going to say like hundreds of pounds. And he went, just give us, it was 80 quid for the whole lot. And he pulled out this guy after I've already paid him, and I paid 20 quid for him, so 100 quid. And I got this, I got Soundwave, all the tapes, barring a couple, but all the main tapes, except for Ratbat. I got a few Armada stuff, a few, what else did I get? Some Japanese stuff, and I got a Landcross as well. I'm quite happy with that. Mint Landcross, which is packed away. Which I'm going to have to get out, because Landcross was quite cool. So, yeah, next question is, where do I come from? Well, I come from Hull, which is on the east coast of Great Britain. I've lived here I was born here, then I moved to a little village near Selby called Edinburgh. Then I moved back here in 91, and and I've been here ever since, really. I haven't really moved anywhere. I moved around the city a few times, but this is where I come from, it's home, and there you go, that's where I come from. The next question is, outside of Transformers, what do I do? Well, as of a year ago, I used to work at Phones for You, and I was doing quite well, but I got sacked. I'm not going to go into it on YouTube. But yeah, I'm also a fan of comics, big Marvel and DC fan. What else? I love my movies. I love going to cinema. Big Star Wars fan. Although I'm not keen on the Star Wars Transformers, they're a bit lame. I don't have any. I should get at least one, shouldn't I? Really. But yeah, big Star Trek fan as well. Huge Star Trek fan. I've met a lot of the cast members at conventions. Well, I used to be a convention whore for a long time. Go to conventions all the time. Going to Auto Assembly this year though. Awesome. First Transformers convention. But yeah, what else do I do? I'm at uni. And I'm 13 and I'm going to uni, which is pretty cool. I'm doing a sitcom writing course. And I'm doing an artwork course as well, so comic book art and design. Being a huge comics fan, it's going to be cool. But you're already guessing what I'm going to be drawing. Yes, you guessed it. Star Wars. No, Transformers, obviously. So yeah, which brings us on to the next question is, whose videos do I watch? Well, last year I only really watched, I think, Matrix Prime, Silverbolt Dionysus, and Decompose. Ask Kev anything. He does some quite entertaining videos. I like his masterclasses he does, rather his Comics 101, which is quite cool to watch. It's Decompose. And that's it as of last year. But I'll do the new ones in the next set of questions. But the next question is, my Transformers Holy Grail would probably be Masterpiece Megatron. As soon as they announced it, I just nearly wet myself. I thought, well, I've got to have one. I must possess one. I think... what is it? I can't even remember how I... yeah, that's pretty much it, Masterpiece Megatron, really. That was my Holy Grail of last year. Origin of a name. As I said before, well, my gamer tag is Soundwave SG1, which is, if you want to add me, by all means. I post regularly on donmurphy.net. My screen name on there is Soundwave, so everybody calls me Soundwave, and I've tried to use Soundwave in any shape or form before, anything I use, including Xbox Live. With the exception on here, I tried every possible variation of it, including my gamer tag, and it just said choose a different name. So NCC 63549 is obviously from Star Trek, but NCC 63549 is from, it's quite an obscure, well, I tried putting in my favourite ship, which is obviously the USS Defiant, NCC 1764, gone. Enterprise 1701, gone. Enterprise D, B, A, B, C, D, E, Defiant, NX 74205, all gone. So I just thought, well, screw this. I'm putting 63549, which is the USS Thunderchild. It's an Akira class. I might have a picture of it, unless you don't. If you don't know what an Akira class looks like, there you go. That one at the bottom there. That's an Akira class. You may be thinking that looks like the Enterprise from Star Trek Enterprise, and you're kind of right. They based the design on the Enterprise from this. But anyway, and it's from the USS Thunderchild, which is, you first see it in Star Trek First Contact